students are invited to submit entries for the honor to deliver the commencement address. We take it as a point of personal pride that our students are our speakers and that their accomplishments and their achievements are what we highlight. A committee selects an undergraduate and a graduate student speaker for each ceremony. The student selected to deliver the undergraduate commencement address this morning is Monique Makhlouf. Monique will receive a Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies from the Greensboro College of Urban Affairs. Born and raised in Las Vegas, Monique is a passionate student about her hometown and feels that our city is a unique global melting pot of cultural experiences which provides endless opportunities for success. Monique has worked full-time since she was 15. She purchased her first home at the age of 19. After receiving 2 Associates of Arts degrees from the College of Southern Nevada, Monique enrolled at UNLV, where she has excelled academically while still finding time to actively participate in campus organizations. She plans to continue her education with graduate studies at UNLV and hopes to pursue a career in the communications field. Please join me in welcoming Monique to the podium.
Over the past several months and years, UNLV has not only been our college, it has been our second home. I started here in 2004 as an English major. Then I became a business major, then a political science major, took a year off, went to CSN, became a journalism major, and finally I found my passion in communication studies. I know all of you can sympathize. Well, maybe you're not quite as indecisive as I was, but I know you took your own complicated, winding road to get where you are today. Perhaps you switched majors to avoid that tough math class. Or maybe because you found out that what you wanted to be when you grew up wasn't so far-fetched after all, like a teacher, a scientist, or the next Steve Wynn. Maybe you're a returning student and you've done more than change majors. Maybe you've changed your career. Change. That is the essence of why we are all really here, to change our lives. We each have our own unique reasons for pursuing higher education. For some, this has been a 4-year adventure right out of high school, and you've made friends, brothers or sisters, partied a little, and learned a lot. Perhaps you're going on to graduate school or entering your career. I hope your experience here has instilled you with the knowledge and courage to go after your goals and continue finding success. For some, this day has been years in the making. I have been inspired to see many students here who have made their goal of education a priority despite all of the obstacles life has been able to conjure up these past few years. Balancing jobs, family, kids, bills, and homework is no easy feat. And I understand the courage it takes to keep pushing yourself to get to class every morning, to get to work every night, to smile with family at dinner time while you secretly panic about that paper you haven't quite finished. You don't have to squeeze in any more naps in the student union, so take a deep breath and smile because we're here. We made it. For the family and friends here today supporting us, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I wish everyone could take this stage and tell you how much you have meant to them, because I know I couldn't have done any of this without my support group. For the parents that encouraged us and slipped an extra $20 in our birthday cards, thank you. We appreciate you, and I hope we've made you proud. For the friends who still text us, even though we haven't spent time with you in months, thank you for being here. For our significant others, thank you for understanding when we spend more time cuddling with our books and computers than we did with you. It's been a challenging, sometimes heartbreaking road, and UNLV that anything is possible. UNLV has given us the opportunity to pursue our educational goals regardless of our background and our motivations. Some people say that UNLV doesn't provide the typical college experience, but I think that's a good thing. That means that we are not the typical college students. We are faced with unique challenges here in Las Vegas where many of us have to work. Most local jobs don't require an education, yet offer some pretty tempting salaries. And the fact that we work these jobs and keep forging ahead in classes, the fact that we choose the harder road says a lot about who we are. We are the people who work graveyard shifts and take 8:30 a.m. classes. We are the people who believe that through education and hard work, we can achieve our goals and overcome the setbacks that life has to offer. No one knows exactly what the future holds, but I know that we are the people who will not let anyone dictate to us what is possible. We decide, we choose what happens next, because we are rebels, and we are going to do things a little differently. Because we are not just typical college students. We are UNLV students. We are UNLV graduates. And we are proud.
Just a wonderful job, Monique. This highlights how amazing our students are. Our next speaker, Barbara Lynn Young, has been selected to represent the graduate level.